So my mornings start around 4:30, 4:45, just really depending on what time I want to get up and how tired I am. And then I get out of bed to go brush my teeth, wash my face, things like that. I always like to tell myself that your mouth can never be too clean, because I'm always brushing my teeth or scraping my tongue, and I like brushing my teeth and doing all of that before I even go anywhere, before I leave the house, because I just feel like having a clean mouth is very important to me, at least. Now we're gonna go into my favorite face cleanser. This is by a brand called Fresh that I discovered in Sephora about a year ago. This is my father's cat who decided to join me this morning. But yeah, so about 5 years ago, I actually used to have very bad skin. Um, I, it ruined my confidence. It kind of had me, it gave me this feeling of thinking that there was no hope for me and that that's how my skin was going to look for the rest of my life. I was doing everything back then, taking care of my skin the best I could, and nothing was working. And I finally found the perfect mixture of products that work for my skin, and my skin has never looked better, as you can see. Along with skin, I like to do skincare in the mornings. This is just a light and easy and fast and simple routine. I just wash my face and then I apply some eye cream to my eye area. I like to tell myself that prevention is key, and I don't want to have any wrinkles around my eyes anytime soon, at least. And along with that, I like to moisturize as well. I recently started using SPF in my skincare, only in the mornings because obviously at night I don't need it. But I found this brand in Sephora called Supergoop, and they make this moisturizer that has SPF in it, and it's really good, very lightweight, doesn't make your skin feel like there's anything sitting on top of it besides giving your skin a hydrated feeling. And I just feel like, it's best to know that my skin is being protected throughout the day. For my work attire, I usually wear jeans, long sleeve t-shirt, very standard, very easy, simple, along with my vest as well and my work boots, but I don't have those on right now. And I always try my best to make my bed every morning because making that a priority is so nice. When I get home from work, it's nice to see my bed's already made and I can shower and, relax for the night, if you will. So funny fact about me is I actually hate driving. Yes, I have a license and yes, I have a car, but I don't like driving for some reason. Obviously, if I have to drive, I will drive. But for the most part, on the weekends, if I'm hanging out with friends or, drinking or things like that, I will obviously Uber if I need to go anywhere. But for the most part, I don't mind driving. It's not that I hate it. If I have to do it, I don't mind it, is what I'm trying to say. Now, considering that this is a Monday morning, I obviously am very tired and I get very overwhelmed sometime on Monday mornings about knowing that I have an entire week of work to get through. So I will actually be making a stop at Starbucks this morning. I don't go to Starbucks every single day because I used to do that and that stuff was adding up, and that is not okay financially. But yeah, and then I'll usually grab a breakfast sandwich. Sorry, spoke a little too fast there. And after that, I go to the gas station to get some water, some snacks, Really, I just snack throughout the day. I don't like to eat too much when I'm working because I feel like it makes me lazy. And considering that it is so early in the morning, 5:30, that we're making great time is what I'm trying to say. We're actually a little ahead of schedule. So a fun fact about this, before the pandemic had started, we had to drive to a different parking lot, and then shuttle in through buses and vans and stuff. But because of the pandemic, we were actually able to park on site and just walk in, which is very nice because then I don't have to get up super early. I don't have to leave my house extra early just in order to make it onto that bus, because if you miss that bus, you're not going to work, if you know what I mean.
All right. So I know the lighting is pretty bad, but bear with me. I have this weird feeling that I just have this feeling that the wrong person is gonna see this video and think something about it. And by the wrong person, I mean like a boss or a superintendent, or I don't know, someone of the higher ups. But so for that being said, I'm gonna film as very little as I can today. I might honestly end up just filming on my breaks or my lunch, because with how busy we've been lately, I probably won't have time to be doing that anyways. But yeah, this is just a little disclaimer mid-video type of stuff. It's currently 5:45, so I have about 5 or 6 more minutes to chill, finishing my drink. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the video so far, which is basically turned into a morning routine. But yeah, I will see you guys at the end of the video when I'm getting off work. So thank you for watching so far.
So now we are walking in. One benefit to myself about waking up this early is seeing the sunrise in the morning. I don't know why, but seeing that and just knowing that it's going to be a long but productive day, but also a good day, it's just kind of relaxing in a way before I start my crazy morning. And then as soon as I get into the job site, I do start my paperwork. Everyone on my crew kind of made the paperwork my job, which I don't mind it at all. Nobody else likes doing it. And plus, I'm the only one who has readable handwriting, legible handwriting, if you want to, whatever you want to say. This isn't the best my handwriting's ever looked, but I was also really rushing through this because we had a job to finish this morning and then had to finish on something else before 8 a.m. And here we are walking to that area that we need to work at. We don't have our tools with us because we had actually left them in that area because it was kind of an area that we knew that no one else was going to be in. Social distance, of course, because I actually have had COVID before, so I'm very careful and very cautious about, not getting too close to people and keeping my mask on at all times throughout the day, especially when how that all goes. So this clip is actually from last year. We were hydro testing these pipes, and when they were all done and everything, we were flushing them out. So there's a hose that goes in and feeds water, and then there's a hose that drains the water. Okay, I want to talk about this. I used to talk so much crap about math and things like that, knowing like, oh, I'm never going to need this ever in my life. Like, why do I need this? Like, this is so dumb. But I actually do math every other day on my job because, if you don't have certain resources, you have to do the math and figure it out. So we were figuring out the feet per second on the flows with these pipes that we were testing. But back to this now. These are valve tags. We put them on different valves, shut-off valves, butterfly valves, low points, high points, things like that. And then we mark them on the print with the number of the tag and what kind of valve it was. This is also another very tedious job that no one else likes doing, but hey, whatever. Then we have these labels that we label freshly insulated pipes with. As you can see, my glasses are fogging up. That is one disadvantage to this pandemic and being in construction. But yeah, we're actually waiting for my boss in this little clip, but he had showed up not long after I had got done filming. And here we have break time. Now, before the pandemic, everyone used to kind of gather up for break. Not everyone, but our little crew, we'd sit together, laugh, tell jokes, eat our lunches or our foods or whatever. But because of the pandemic, I had started to just kind of seclude myself from everyone else, as well as everybody else too, because they were very strict on the whole social distancing rule. So I like to try to find a room that no one's in. And, I have my hand sanitizer with me at all times in my lunch bag, and I just like to eat my little corn dog or sandwich or whatever I'm doing, drink my V8, and then we go back to work. In this little clip, we are actually fixing valve stickers, valve labels. Someone had already done this, like they had already done the job, but they put these labels on with the arrows backwards. So as you can see, we're struggling to get a ladder up there and things like that. And we have to be very careful because safety could walk up on us any minute and tell us we're doing something wrong, which is just their job. So I can't hate them for that. And then all of a sudden it's lunchtime and, I'm eating my slice of pizza. I don't know why my mom packed so many slices for me, but I ended up eating just this slice and then I was full and then went back to work. You can see me dreading it. It's always the worst after lunch because I feel like my break just starts and then it feels like I just sat down and then already I'm like, oh, it's 12:30, it's been 30 minutes. We got to go back. So annoying, but I'm sure someone else can relate to that. Here is another job, another task. in a different area, more labels, more prints, more things like that. Like I said, tedious work, but it makes the day go by fast.
All right. Just got off work. Oh shit, that was a walk, sorry. It's very windy outside, so that's why I didn't really like film much just now, but if my legs and my feet are done. They are so tired. But I'm also very thankful that I've had another successful work day. I'm thankful that I made it out the same condition that I went in, unharmed. And now we're just gonna continue the rest of my day. All right. I am so sorry. What you're seeing now is 3 days after what you were just watching. I ended up forgetting to film stuff that night, later that evening, but here I am now. My hair is a different color. I impulsively dyed it back to black because I wasn't trying to touch up my roots or anything. But basically, I just come home, I shower. If I want to eat somewhere, I go and grab something to eat, or I usually just DoorDash food or order food or whatever. And then I just spend my evening watching TV and just kind of relaxing, because with how much I work and with what I do at work, I'm always so tired at the end of the day. I don't really feel like going out and doing anything. So this video wasn't really requested. It's just a video idea that I've had for a long time, and I finally was able to film some stuff for it, and I just think it would have been an interesting video to watch. So if you guys have watched this far, thank you very much. I hope you liked it a lot, and I don't really know when the next video is going to be. I don't really have any ideas. I have another video that I'm currently editing right now. It's a long one. It's a really long video, but I'm trying to edit it and I just keep procrastinating it. So, but besides that, I will see you guys if I ever decide to post another video, which I hope is soon, because I like making videos. I just don't like editing. All right, see you guys later.